I have an update for you. I said that to my boss, and then silence. I didn't know what to say next.
Oh, John, that is so common. But today, we will help you master business English communication.
Really? Even starting a professional conversation or handling mistakes?
Yes, we will make it feel easy.
I feel better already.
Welcome to Fluent English Daily. I'm Emily.
And I am John. Let's dive in.
And I'm Emily. I am so happy to be here with you today, John.
Me too, Emily. I really need this lesson. My palms get sweaty every time I see my boss in the hallway. I feel like my English just disappears.
That is so normal. Many people feel that way. But good business English communication isn't about using big, difficult words. It is about being clear and polite.
Really? I thought I needed to sound like a dictionary.
No, not at all. In fact, simple is usually better. Let's start with how to begin a professional conversation. Imagine you see your boss, Sarah, in the break room. What do you usually say?
Usually, I just say hi and then I look at my shoes. It is very awkward.
I see. Well, a great way to start is to check if they have time. You can say, "Hi, Sarah, do you have a moment?" Or, "Hi, Sarah, is now a good time to chat?"
Do you have a moment? Oh, I like that. It sounds very respectful of her time.
Exactly. It shows you're professional. And if she says yes, you can move to our next point, workplace updates.
Ah, yes, giving updates. This is where I always get stuck. I usually just say, the project is okay, but that feels too short.
Right. You want to give a bit more detail without talking for an hour. Try using the phrase, "I wanted to give you a quick update on," and then name the project.
Okay, let me try. Hi, Sarah, do you have a moment? I wanted to give you a quick update on the marketing report.
Wow, John, that was perfect. It sounds so confident.
It did? It felt a bit better. But what if she asks me a question and I don't understand her? That is my biggest fear. I don't want to look like I'm not listening.
Oh, John, asking for clarification is actually a sign of a great worker. It shows you want to do the job correctly. If you don't understand, don't just say, "What?"
Yeah, what sounds a bit rude, doesn't it?
Just a little. Instead, try saying, "I'm sorry, could you explain that again?" Or, "Just to be sure I understand, you mean we should finish this by Friday?"
Just to be sure I understand. Ah, I like that. It sounds like I am double checking, not like I am lost.
Exactly. It shows you're focused on the goal. Now, let's talk about something a bit harder. How do you feel about handling mistakes professionally?
Honestly, I want to run and hide. Last week, I sent an email to the wrong person. I was so embarrassed. I didn't say anything for 2 days.
Oh, I've been there. We all have. But the best thing to do is to speak up early. You can say, "I made a mistake on the email, and I am very sorry. Here is how I'm fixing it."
So I should say sorry and also show a solution.
Yes, that is the secret. Bosses love solutions. If you say, "I made a mistake, but I have already called the client to fix it," they will trust you more, not less.
I made a mistake and here is how I'm fixing it. That feels very brave. I think I can try that next time.
I know you can. It's all about being honest. Now, what about the fun part? Sharing ideas. Do you ever have a great idea, but you're too scared to say it in a meeting?
All the time. I think, what if they think my idea is silly? Or what if my English isn't good enough to explain it?
Your ideas are valuable, John. When you want to share, you don't need to be aggressive. You can start with, "I had a thought about," or, "What if we tried?"
I had a thought about the new website. That sounds very natural.
It is. Or you can say, "Could we try using more photos on the page?" It's a suggestion, so it feels less scary than a command.
Could we try? That is much easier. I always thought I had to say, we must do this, and that felt too strong for me.
No, in business English communication, being collaborative is key. Using we and could makes everyone feel like a team.
Wow, Emily, this is really helping. I feel like these small phrases are like tools in my pocket.
That's a great way to look at it. You don't need a whole toolbox yet, just a few good tools to start.
So if I see my boss tomorrow, I can say, "Good morning. Do you have a moment? I wanted to give you a quick update on my work. Also, I had a thought about the new project."
Look at you! You combined 3 of our points in one go. That was amazing.
I'm learning. But Emily, what if the boss is in a bad mood?
That happens too. If they look busy or stressed, you can just say, I see you're busy. I'll send you an email instead. That is also very professional.
Aha! So I don't always have to talk. Sometimes an email is the professional choice.
Exactly. It's all about reading the situation.
This is making so much sense. I feel like I'm moving from just knowing words to actually having a conversation.
And that's the goal. You're doing so well, John. These habits will make you stand out at work. People will notice your clarity and your politeness.
I hope so. I really want to feel like I belong there in those meetings.
You do belong there. Every time you use these phrases, you're building a bridge between you and your colleagues.
Thanks, Emily. I feel a lot more calm now. I might even go talk to my boss this afternoon.
That's the spirit. Just remember to breathe and take it slow.
Right, slow and clear.
Exactly. We've covered a lot today, from starting the chat to sharing your wonderful ideas. It's a lot to remember, but you can practice one thing at a time.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow I will just practice, "Do you have a moment?" and see how it goes.
That is a perfect plan. Don't try to be perfect all at once. Just try to be a little more clear than yesterday.
I can do that.
I know you can. And if you're listening at home, why not try one of these phrases today? Even just saying, I have an update, can change how you feel at work.
Definitely. It feels like a small win.
And small wins lead to big success. We're so proud of you for practicing with us today.
Yes, and don't forget to check our show notes for a list of these phrases so you can see them written down.
Great idea, John. If you enjoyed this, please share it with a friend who is also learning. It helps us so much.
And speaking of help, Emily, I have another question about what to do when the meeting actually starts.
Oh, that's a big topic. Let's talk about that in our next part, because meeting room English is like a whole different world. You know, John, before we dive into the details, I want us to look at some of the special phrases we just mentioned. I think of these as our tools. When you have the right tools in your bag, the job feels much easier, right?
Exactly. It is like trying to fix a car with your bare hands. It is impossible. But if you have a wrench, you feel like a pro. So, what is our first tool for better business English communication?
Our first big phrase is professional conversation. Now, John, when you hear the word professional, what do you think of?
I think of suits, ties, and very serious faces. I think of using long words that I can't even spell. It feels very heavy, Emily.
I understand. Many people feel that way. But a professional conversation is actually quite simple. It just means a talk that is helpful, polite, and focused on work. It is different from a casual chat with a friend at a party.
Aha! So at a party, I might say, "Hey, look at that crazy dog." But in a professional conversation, I would talk about my tasks.
Exactly. You are still being yourself, but you are focused. You use words like please, thank you, and could you. It's about respect. It doesn't mean you have to be a robot. You can still smile.
That is a relief. I can still be John, just polite John. I like that.
Yes, polite John is a great version of you. Now let's move to our second tool. This one is very important for your boss. It is workplace updates.
Oh, I know this one. This is when the boss asks, "How's the project going?" And I start to sweat because I don't know how to explain it in English.
Right. A workplace update is just a short report about what you are doing. You tell your boss 3 things: what you finished, what you are doing now, and if there are any problems.
Only 3 things? That sounds too easy.
It is. For example, you could say, I finished the email for the client. Now I am writing the report. I don't have any problems yet.
Wow, that is so clear. I finished, I am doing, I don't have problems. I can remember that. It makes the workplace updates feel like a small story.
Exactly. A story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. It helps your boss feel safe because they know exactly what is happening. They don't have to guess.
I see. When the boss doesn't know what I'm doing, they get worried. When they are worried, they ask more questions, and when they ask questions, I get nervous.
You got it. So giving clear updates actually makes your life quieter. Now let's talk about a scary one. Our third phrase is asking for clarification.
Oh boy, this is my biggest fear. This is when the boss says something fast, like blah blah blah, marketing synergy, blah blah, and I just nod my head like a toy dog. I say, yes, yes, but inside I'm thinking, I have no idea what he said.
We have all been there, John, truly. But asking for clarification is a superpower. It means asking a question to understand better. It's not a sign that you are bad at English. It's a sign that you are a careful worker.
Really? My boss won't think I'm not smart?
Not at all. In fact, most bosses love it. It shows you want to do the job correctly. Instead of saying, what? Which can sound a bit rude, you can use a polite phrase.
Okay, give me a good one. What should I say?
You can say, could you please clarify the last part? Or, just to make sure I understand, do you want me to call the client?
Just to make sure I understand, could you please clarify? Clarify. That's a nice word. It sounds like making something clear, like water.
Yes, that's exactly what it means. You are clearing the clouds so you can see the path. It's much better to ask for clarification now than to do the wrong work for 3 days, right?
Oh, definitely. I've done that before. I spent a whole day making a chart that nobody wanted because I didn't ask a question. That was a big mistake.
And that leads us perfectly to our fourth phrase, handling mistakes professionally. We're all human, John. We all make mistakes.
I make many. Sometimes I send the wrong file or I'm late for a meeting. I usually just want to hide under my desk when that happens.
Please don't hide. The desk is for working, not hiding. Handling mistakes professionally means 2 things: saying sorry simply and offering a solution.
A solution? So I don't just say, I'm sorry 100 times?
No, once is enough. If you say it too much, it feels uncomfortable. Instead, say, I'm sorry I sent the wrong file. I will send the correct one right now.
Aha, so I admit the mistake, and then I show how I will fix it. That makes me look like I'm in control, even if I made a boo-boo.
Exactly. It shows you are responsible. Bosses love responsibility. It builds trust. If you admit a small mistake, they'll trust you with big projects.
That makes a lot of sense. It's about building a bridge of trust.
What a beautiful way to say it, John. A bridge of trust. And the last piece of that bridge is sharing ideas.
Sharing ideas feels a bit bold. I feel like I should just listen and do what I'm told. I'm just an employee after all.
But your ideas are valuable. Sharing ideas means giving your opinion or a new suggestion to help the team. You don't have to shout it. You can start small.
How do I start without sounding like I'm the boss?
You can use soft openings. For example, I was thinking, or maybe we could try. This makes your idea sound like a suggestion, not a command.
I was thinking. I like that. It sounds like I'm inviting them to think with me.
Exactly. It's an invitation. When you share ideas, you show that you care about the company. You're not just a robot, you're a thinker.
Thinker. I like the sound of that. So we have professional conversation, workplace updates, asking for clarification, handling mistakes professionally, and sharing ideas. My bag of tools is getting heavy, Emily.
Don't worry, these tools are very light once you start using them. They actually make your workday feel lighter because you're not carrying all that worry and stress.
You're right. I already feel a bit taller. I feel like I could actually walk up to my boss and say more than just hello.
I'm so glad to hear that, John. You're doing great. Learning business English communication is a journey, and you're taking some very important first steps right now.
Thanks, Emily. I feel like I'm finally learning the secret code of the office. It's not about being perfect, it's about being clear.
That is the best lesson of all. It's about connection, not perfection.
Connection, not perfection. I'm going to write that down.
Good idea. And for everyone listening, why don't you try to use one of these phrases today? Maybe just one.
Yeah, tell us which one is your favorite. Do you like clarify as much as I do? Or maybe you're ready to give a great update?
We would love to hear from you. But don't go away. Now that we know our tools, we need to see how to actually use them in a real conversation.
Oh, like a real-life practice?
Yes, in our next part, we're going to look at exactly how to start that talk with your boss without feeling like you are about to jump out of a plane.
Good, because I don't have a parachute, Emily.
Don't worry, John. I've got you. Let's keep going. Okay, John. Now it is time for my favorite part of our lesson. Let's practice these skills together.
Oh, the shadowing part? I like this. It makes me feel like a singer repeating a melody. It helps me remember the words.
Yes, exactly. I will say a sentence using our keywords for good business English communication. Then I want you to say it back to me. And for everyone listening at home, please say it out loud with John.
Out loud, even if I'm on the bus?
Well, maybe just a quiet whisper if you are on the bus. But saying it out loud really helps your brain and your mouth work together. It builds that confidence we talked about. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let's do it.
Great. Let's start with how to begin a professional conversation. Imagine you see your boss and they look relaxed. I will say the phrase and then I will pause. John, that is your turn. Hi, do you have a moment to chat about the project?
Hi, do you have a moment to chat about the project?
That was good, John, but try to make it sound a bit more natural. Imagine you are smiling. Let's try again. Hi, do you have a moment to chat about the project?
Hi, do you have a moment to chat about the project?
Wow, much better. I can hear the smile in your voice. Now let's move to giving workplace updates. This is when you tell your boss what you are doing.
This is the part that makes me nervous. I always worry I'm talking too much.
Don't worry, keep it simple. Repeat after me. I wanted to give you a quick update on my progress.
I wanted to give you a quick update on my progress.
Exactly. Quick update is a great phrase because it tells your boss you won't take too much of their time. Let's try one more for updates. Everything is on track for the deadline.
Everything is on track for the deadline.
Perfect. But what if things are not on track, John? What if you are confused?
Oh, that happens a lot. I usually just stay silent because I don't want to look, well, not smart.
Oh, John, everyone gets confused. Asking for clarification is a sign of a good worker. It shows you want to do the job correctly. Let's practice a polite way to ask. Repeat after me. Could you please explain that last part again?
Could you please explain that last part again?
Yes, and try this one too. I want to make sure I understand. Do you mean we should start now?
I want to make sure I understand. Do you mean we should start now?
Excellent. You are doing so well. How are you feeling?
I actually feel a bit more relaxed. The words don't feel so heavy anymore.
I'm so happy to hear that. Now, let's talk about something difficult, handling mistakes professionally. We all make them. The best way to handle it is to be honest and clear.
Okay, let's try.
Repeat this. I'm sorry, I made a mistake on the report. I will fix it right away.
I'm sorry, I made a mistake on the report. I will fix it right away.
I see you took a deep breath there. That is good. It helps you stay calm. Let's try it one more time. Make it sound very responsible. I apologize for the error. I am working on the solution now.
I apologize for the error. I am working on the solution now.
Very professional, John. Truly, your boss will respect that honesty. Now for the last part. This is the fun part, sharing ideas.
Oh, I have so many ideas, but I never know how to bring them up without sounding like I'm bossing people around.
I understand. Using phrases like I was thinking or what if makes it sound like a suggestion, not an order. Let's practice. I have an idea for the new project. Can I share it with you?
I have an idea for the new project. Can I share it with you?
Aha! And here's another way. I was thinking we could try a new approach. What do you think?
I was thinking we could try a new approach. What do you think?
Look at you. You are a master of business English communication now.
Well, maybe not a master yet, but I feel like I have my tools now. I have my wrench.
Yes, you do. Remember, everyone listening, you can rewind this part of the podcast and practice with us as many times as you need. Repetition is your best friend when learning a language.
You know, Emily, it really helps to hear you say it first. It makes the sounds easier to follow.
That is the power of shadowing. It takes the pressure off. You don't have to think of the words, you just have to feel the rhythm.
I like that. The rhythm of the office.
Exactly. Now, before we move on, I want to ask our listeners a question. What is the hardest part for you? Is it sharing ideas or is it handling mistakes? Send us a message or leave a comment. We love hearing from you.
Yes, please. It makes me feel like I'm not the only one getting sweaty palms in the hallway.
You are definitely not alone, John. You are definitely not alone, John. We are all in this together. Now, we have practiced the words, but what about the body language? What about the unspoken parts of a conversation?
Oh, like eye contact and stuff?
Exactly. Even over a video call, your energy matters. In our next section, we are going to look at some real-life stories. We'll see how these phrases work when things get a little messy.
Oh, messy. I like stories. They make the lessons feel real.
Me too. So don't go anywhere. We are going to dive into some scenarios that will help you use these tools in the real world.
Exciting. Let's keep going.
You did so well with those phrases, John. I can tell you are feeling much more confident already. Practice makes everything feel more natural.
I really am. I feel like I have a map now. It is much less scary when you know the right path to take. Before, I was just lost in the woods.
Exactly. And that brings us to my favorite part of our show, the question of the day. I want to hear from you, our wonderful listeners, and from you too, John.
Oh, I am ready. I have my thinking cap on. What is the question for today, Emily?
My question is, what is the most difficult part of business English communication for you at work?
That is a big question. For me, it is definitely starting the conversation. My mind just goes blank. I just stand there and smile. It is so awkward.
I understand. Many people feel that way. To help our friends at home think about their own experience, I have 5 example answers. Let's read them together.
Okay, number 1. I find it hard to start a professional conversation when I see my boss in the hallway.
Right. Number 2, I struggle with giving clear workplace updates during morning meetings because I get nervous and speak too fast.
I have done that. Number 3, I feel shy about asking for clarification because I don't want my boss to think I'm not smart.
Oh, we must remember it is okay to ask. Number 4, I worry about handling mistakes professionally because I'm afraid of the consequences.
And number 5, I want to be better at sharing ideas during big team meetings so my voice is heard.
Those are all such great points. To everyone listening, please think about which one of these feels like your situation. Or maybe it's something different. We would love for you to think about your answer. Sharing your thoughts helps you grow.
Yes, please. It helps so much to know we're not alone.
It really does. Now, keep those answers in mind. Up next, we're going to look at a real-life story where we can use all these tools together in a real office.
Ooh, a real example. I can't wait to see how it works.
So, John, what is one small thing you will try at work this week?
I think I will try giving a simple update. I will just say, "Hi, I have a quick update for you." Small steps, right?
Yes, small steps are perfect. Today, we looked at business English communication. We talked about starting a professional conversation, giving workplace updates, and sharing ideas with confidence.
Aha, and we learned that asking for clarification or handling mistakes professionally isn't scary. It's just a normal part of the workday.
Exactly. You do not need to be perfect to be successful. You just need to be clear and kind.
I feel so much calmer now. Thank you, Emily.
You're very welcome. Thank you for listening to Fluent English Daily. Take a deep breath. You are doing great.
See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.
Congratulations on making it all the way through the lesson with Emily and John. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right in the center of your screen so you never miss our next lesson. You can also check out more videos right over here on the left or right side. We've picked them just for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.